and the Flying Saucer by James Stevenson. A little boy named Walker has a very unusual experience. He doesn't talk about it to everyone, but he does tell it to his friend Jane. My name is Debbie Allen, and now I am going to tell the story to you. Would you like to hear about me and the flying saucer, Jane? Asked Walker. Yes, said Jane. If I told you, Jane, said Walker, you probably wouldn't believe me. Maybe I would, said Jane. Well, said Walker, it all started one night when a witch flew by my window.
Hello, Walker,
she screeched. Do you believe it so far, Jane? Asked Walker. I think so, said Jane.
Have you seen that flying saucer tonight?
She asked me. Which flying saucer? I said.
The big one with the stripes,
she yelled as she flew away.
Just like your pajamas.
I went out to take a look around. I peeked around a big tree, and guess what I saw? I don't believe it, said Jane. What did you see? A great big flying saucer with stripes like my pajamas, said Walker, and a lot of groovy stuff on it. The man on the porch got up and waved to me.
Come aboard,
he called. How? I yelled.
I'll send down a balloon,
he said. I got into the balloon and he pulled me up to the saucer.
You haven't seen an old witch flying around, have you?
Asked the man. Yes, I said. She was looking for you. He said, puffing on his cigar.
That old witch is bad news.
He gave me a big glass of grape juice and ginger ale.
The witch doesn't like to have anybody flying around who isn't a witch,
he said. How can she stop you? I asked.
Who knows,
he answered.
The last time she flew over, she screamed that she would make me invisible. But this is too nice a night to worry about witches. Say,
he said,
do you like to drive things like cars and boats and airplanes?
I don't mind, I said.
Why not take that car up for a spin?
He said.
Just push the button that says go, and you'll go,
he told me.
Then steer.
I pushed the go button and went up into the sky. Way down below, I could see the flying saucer and the man waving.
Nice flying,
called the man as I came in for a fast landing.
Want to try the biplane next?
He asked.
I hope you like biplanes,
he said.
I find them very maneuverable.
I climbed up, sat down, and pushed the go button. The biplane was very good. I made loop-the-loops and circles and dives and everything. I went all over the sky. I flew around for about half an hour. to where the flying saucer had been, it was gone. I landed the biplane and got out. The old witch was standing in the field. "Where's the flying saucer?" I asked.
I made it invisible, she said, with my magic broom. Now I'm going to make that airplane invisible, too.
She pointed her broom at the biplane and yelled,
"Elvis Sivney!"
And in a second, the biplane was gone. The witch danced around cackling. I was so mad, I picked up her magic broom, aimed it right at her, and yelled, "Elvis Sivney," just the way she had. In an instant, the witch disappeared. There was nothing but grass where she had been. I started to go home. I was feeling sad. I thought maybe the flying saucer and the nice man and everything had been a dream. But then I had a big surprise. Right in the middle of the field, I found a cigar. So I knew it had been real. Suddenly there was a big wind, and something invisible flew by just over my head.
"Goodbye, Walker,"
said the man's voice.
"I'll be back someday when I get visible again."
I waved goodbye and went home to bed. "Well, Jane," said Walker, "did you believe my story?" "Most of it," said Jane. "Well, some parts were truer than others," said Walker. "But that's the way I remember it." "I believed a lot of it," said Jane.